right, man. Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
What's up, man? It's A-Way. You can check me out everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that at The Hustle Away. This is my nephew, Ken, and we in here. Thanks for having me.
Man, for sure, man. Shout out Kenny, man. Appreciate you, man. If this your first interview, man, I'm glad to have you here, man. So, getting right to business, man. I like to get to know an artist, man. And for me and the fans, you know what I'm saying? When your fan, you know what I'm saying, look you up, they can get to know you a little bit, you know what I'm saying, outside the music. So if it's cool with you, real quick, man, where you from, where you grow up?
I'm from the east side of Chicago. I kind of grew up all over Chicago, though. You know what I'm saying?
My last artist I just interviewed was from Pockettown.
Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah. I'm from, like, east, like 81st Escanaba.
Okay.
So I'm, like, way east, like with the Mexicans. But yeah, outside of that, you know what I'm saying, born and raised in Chicago. Of course, I moved around to like suburb areas and shit like that, but mostly Chicago.
Okay. What was your overall experience growing up in Chicago? Because it's different for everybody, you know, the guns, the gangs, the drugs. It's a reality, you know what I'm saying? But it's still good people here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't affected, you know what I'm saying? Even though people are. But how was your experience growing up?
Like you say, man, I think people got a misconception on what Chicago really is. Like, just because a person may like have less money or have less than you, they look at it like, you know what I'm saying, that person gonna take from you or something. It really ain't like that. People is people, humans is humans everywhere. That's why I feel comfortable walking around everywhere, no matter where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I could be Cali hood or New York hood, whatever. It really don't matter because I see everybody like they see me as a human being. You feel me? But my growing up in Chicago, my experience was, I guess, like, I got the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Because early on, I was locked into sports. So I ain't really had to, you know what I'm saying, play the streets and do a lot of the gang banging and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was mostly wrapped in sports. But the older I got, you know what I'm saying, of course, I started branching out, doing different shit like that. When niggas get in high school and realize you ain't making it to the league or some shit like that. So, you know, from there, I started, you know what I'm saying, getting outside a little more. But then, like, after sports, it kind of switched to music. So I always kind of had something that'll consume my time, you feel me? So that's just what it was for me. But other than that, I seen, like, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Chicago, so.
And that's what's up, man, because I kind of got like a similar situation, you know what I'm saying? I was deep into sports, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, once football practice over, you still got to go back to them trenches, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying, that's also, you know what I'm saying, the guys always respected that too, you know what I'm saying? When you came on the block with your pads and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you out the block, but that's what's up, man. So look, when you growing up, man, and you already mentioned you was deep into sports, man, but they was like, you know what I'm saying, they like, look, hey, man, you could be anything you want to be, man. What did you want to be? Was it always sports, or did you want to be a doctor, lawyer?
Yeah, it was always sports for me. Like, out the gate, it was basketball. Like, I was kind of good in all of the sports. Like, I played football, I played baseball too. But it was basketball for me, at least until I got, like, probably, like, sophomore or junior in high school. Then that's when I, like, started, like, playing with music a little bit, like freestyling or something like that. But I ain't really take it serious until I got older.
Okay. How did was junior senior as far as you took the sports?
I junior year is when I stopped playing basketball, but then team wise, I was always playing, but team wise, junior year is when I stopped playing because, like, I had, like, got a deal or some shit. My OG took me off the team, so I just had accessible time to do everything else from there.
Okay.
But it picked back up when I went to college. Like, freshman year, I was finna play on the team and all of that. But he said I was, like, too short, so he wanted me to be a practice player. I wasn't with that, so I just stopped hooping altogether, and that's when I just, like, started rapping and shit like that.
Okay. And then that's what you answered my question perfect. That's why I want to see it. How far did you take it? Like, did you go collegiate or anything with it? But you mentioned taking music seriously. talk to me about what goes into like what's taking music serious. What did it look like for you? Like, what did you have to do to start taking music seriously?
Um, Honestly, like my reception from I was getting from music came organically. Like me and the homies would like just be like kicking it somewhere, and then we'd freestyle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was regular, but it took a turn when one of my homies signed me up when I was in college for like a freestyle contest, and this is like 106 in Park rap battle era. You feel me? He signed me up for the freestyle in front of the whole school, stuff like that. And once I won that, niggas started coming to my room battling me for bread. You know what I'm saying? And I was just taking niggas down from there. Pause. But yeah, from there, like I just was like, oh, I can really do this. I can make bread from this. You know what I'm saying? So I just started doing my research. Like I looked up how to actually get paid for like registering my records, all of that type of stuff, and then I just started creating the music from there. But I like researched the business end first, because that's what I was in school for, business. So it just put me on there early.
Okay. How deep was you into the rap battling? Was that something? Was it just convenient as a time, or did you consider yourself a battle rapper? Because it's and some people ask it's a distinct difference. You know what I'm saying? And it's you do see it too with battle rappers not being able to cross over into regular rap, and regular rappers being able to cross over into battle rap. So talk to me about that for you.
For me, I started off like as a fan of battle rap, and then I just started being able to do it. Like it just started off as jokes, you know what I'm saying? So that's just really what I took it, just saying the worst. Like even like my first two like songs in general was like diss songs type of shit. But from there, I just really like worked on actually making songs. You know what I'm saying? I never really went full-fledged battle rap outside the little freestyles when they'll pull up and want to battle me in the room or something.
Okay.
But yeah,
So you never considered yourself a battle rapper?
Nah.
Okay. So you got people pulling up on you for the smoke, man. So what you had? You had a buzz or something? Like how was that getting out there? You know what I'm saying? We got to go see what was to do.
So like one of my homies when I was in college, he had signed me up for this freestyle contest, but it was in like front of the whole school. You feel me? So that's really what kind of like got it going. From there, once everybody seen me win that, then everybody started coming to the room. Yeah. Then everybody started coming to the room, wanting to battle for the bread, stuff like that.
Okay. So back to taking music seriously. You said you got into the research about, you know what I'm saying, making sure your songs is registered and stuff like that. Like, how did you even know that that was something that you had to research? Because I run into so many artists that's like full-fledged into their career, you know what I'm saying, and they never heard of Distro Kid, or they releasing music on, you know what I'm saying, strictly on SoundCloud, you know what I'm saying. So how did you even know that was something that you even needed to do research in?
Like going to college really like turned me on to a lot of different stuff, because I went to Bethune-Cookman in Daytona Beach, Florida. So it just like studying business and marketing and all that, it gave me an avenue to learn different things. So when I started doing music, I was like, let me just research how you actually get paid for it. And then that was one of the things I looked up as far as like ASCAP, BMI, you know what I'm saying, how to register royalties, how to protect myself copywriting records, and all of that. So I just went from there and continued to build. And then I started like getting on to certain stuff like radio streams, how to get myself for radio streams. Good job. And then from there, like my first big thing was when I went to 106 in Park in BT. And I didn't get no check directly after that. So I was like, hold on, like I just went on TV, I performed my song I created, I was supposed to get some bread. So I just looked up, like from then on, I made sure like all my business was tight. I looked up how to get paid from TV performances, all of that type of stuff. So like it was just like experience, but it was also like college too that helped me.
So just going back to the BET situation real quick. What was the bread at? Like, what happened? Was it?
So the situation with that, like on the production sheet, they had it down as like a Wildin' Out segment. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put your name and song, and that's how you get paid. They got to put your name and song on the production sheet. So once I learned all of that, I had to like hit the production and then, you know what I'm saying, get my name added to the production sheet. And then ASCAP took like probably like 6 more months to issue me a check for it. But yeah.
Okay.
But I had a window. It's like a window that you can only backtrack to. So glad I got on it early. Sit down, boy, and stop.
How does it feel getting a check off music? How does it feel? Is it motivating? Is it I wish it was more? Is it what does it feel like getting a check off music?
In the beginning, it depends on like how you start. For me, it was like low at first. So it was like, man, I wish it was more. But at the same time, it was like I was blessed to get anything from something I just created. You know what I mean? So I take that with a sense of pride. Like if you can get paid for any creation that's in your head and you can bring it out and put it out into the world and actually make means and money for it, you know what I'm saying? That's greatness in any form. Whether you get $5, $10, whatever, that's greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because you able to get paid for something that you got a passion for.
That's dope, man. That's dope that you was able to establish a lot of stuff that artists get late in the game. You was able to establish that early. So, still kind of talking about owning everything, man. Real quick, talk to me about how do you go about the production side, about getting music, and do you work directly with producers? Do you buy your music? How does that part go?
So I feel like in the beginning, I was more so of the sit down and work with a producer, you know what I'm saying, and we build from there. But now it's like, yeah, it's organic. Like I can be anywhere. I can look up a beat on YouTube. I can come across a producer. We can sit down, you know what I'm saying, from there and make something. So I'm just a creative. I can kind of create under any circumstances. I feel like now.
Okay. All right, man. So what do you have a preference? Would you rather work with a producer, or you just being able to shop for music and finding what you like?
I just like heat. So if I do work with a producer and he giving me nothing but heat, like I'm like the loyal person. Like I get comfortable and just work. We can build right, you know what I'm saying, right here type. But it is other producers in different cities and all over the world too that make heat. So eventually I'ma hear something else and branch out. But I don't know. I like both evenly.
Okay. All right.
You all over, boy. Relax.
We gonna be done, man. Give us about 15 more minutes, man.
Come on, man. Relax.
Get you out of here,
just
man.
sit down with Aunt. Eat your chocolate, or I'm gonna take it.
Real quick, man. Talk to me about your creative process, man. What kind of creator are you? Going to the studio with notebooks full of raps? Are you freestyling? You punching in and out? You jugging off the iPhone? What it look like?
It's kind of diverse. It depends. Sometimes you want your chocolate, eat that part, and then I'll give you the rest. Sometimes I go with a song already, with the beat already. But other times I like creating in the studio too. I like writing on hand. I like that live moment, because it's a difference when you can embody that unique emotion the first time you say or do something. You know what I mean? It'll be a little different than trying to like remember or give that same energy that you felt in delivering the line the first time. So that's why I kind of like writing while in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I don't really necessarily like writing outside the studio, but I do that though.
Okay, that's kind of like the first time I heard an artist say that. I even had one artist say like basically like, I just come with everything already written because I gotta pay for it, so I don't want to waste no money with all the bop. So I'm shorty. So
But I write kind of quick too, so that's probably why it's a little different for me too.
Okay. Still talking about, man, your creativity, man. Talk to me about A-Way, man. What is that? Where does that come from?
Yeah, you just A-Way?
Yeah.
Like my name, so my government name is Anthony. Okay. So when I first started, I wanted to do things my way, so I just said Anthony's way.
Okay. That's just a question I've been asking recently, because like I said, artists are creative, and I ask artists about their name, and it'll be some way deeper than I expected. So that's why I asked that. Talk to me about when you create music, man. Do you do you consider like I need a radio song, I need a song for the females, or do you just vibe and create music?
I just vibe and create music because I know I look at music like it's so diverse and it's so all over now. People gonna track what they need to hear or what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I just make music that I feel I like. You know what I mean? And if somebody else like it, then it's up.
What's your favorite part about everything that you do, from the music to performing to working with other artists to promoting your brand? What's your favorite part out of all of it?
It ain't nothing like hearing that playback after you create something new. Like man, that and performing, seeing the response of people that you get when you perform. Like I got a habit like on my show sets now. No, you eat it. I got a habit on my show sets now where I kind of like involve the crowd, whether it's clapping, singing part of the chorus, something like that. And just to hear that back and see the amount of people singing your hook and they like vibing with it, you know what I'm saying? That's a good feeling too. So I would have to say that and recording something new and hearing that playback.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope, man. Talk to me about working with other artists, man. Is that something that you like to do? Something you rather do without? What's your views and thoughts on that?
I like collabing and working with other artists. It's just when they ain't weird. It's a lot of weird
For sure.
artists, you know what I'm saying? That and it's a lot of people that is not real artists. They just got alternative motives. They just want to be in the light or anything too.
Be
So
attached to you.
you know what I mean? So I kind of just judge things based off that. Like if it makes sense and we working together and I rock with you and you rock with me, then yeah, you know what I mean. If it come out like that, but I don't force records either though.
For sure. For sure. With being in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like I said at the top, man, the guns, the drugs and stuff, all that is reality. Does that change how you move with you being a recording artist, or is it just, you know what I'm saying, I've always moved like this and I just, you know what I'm saying, turn it up now? Or what's it like?
I've always moved. The way I move is just I put artists on top of it. You know what I mean? But anything that I was doing like outside of music, that was already me.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring me to music. You know what I'm saying? No, you can talk on this one right here, or you can relax. You
ain't fucking around.
man.
Talk to me about your support system, man. I talk to a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, that be like this when I ask them, you know what I'm saying, what's their support system like, you know what I'm saying. So you personally, with the people that you got around you, you know what I'm saying, how do you feel the support? Do you feel like it's lacking? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, could be more? What's that like?
My support system, I kind of feel like it's on me. You know what I'm saying? It really is based on how I promote, how I get my music out in front of people and stuff like that. I don't really like, I know a lot of people get caught up in family members supporting them or friends. I done got past all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even look for that no more. I look for just the reception to my music in general, and that's what I lock in though. Cause I look at statistics, I look at where my music getting played. I really like data research, so I do all of that stuff, and then those the markets I like key in on. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see Ohio, you know what I'm saying, bumping my stuff heavy, then I'm gonna try to research Ohio DJs. I'm gonna try to research Ohio venues, performances, all of that, and then I'm gonna go touch Ohio just off of that. You know what I'm saying, and start spreading. So that's how I like to move around and build and stuff like that. So I don't really look at like who's right here supporting me, because I'm trying to get the world to support me. You feel me?
Okay. So let me ask you like this, you know what I'm saying? That's a great way to put it. So let me ask you this. Once you do, you know what I'm saying, get to that peak, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have everybody, you know what I'm saying, cousin, you know what I'm saying. Are you going to be like, come on, man, you wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, or is it just going to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, the whole reason I do everything that I do right now is so I can help everybody. You feel me? Like, I'm that type of person. So I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, no, you ain't my cousin. Like, but I do have a boundary on my giving. You feel me? So, like, if I can do it and it ain't going to take away from me, you know what I'm saying, then for sure you got it all day. But if it's gonna take away from me, because if it's taken away from me, then I ain't gonna be able to give. You feel me? So that's just how I measure it. You feel me? If depending on how much it's taken away from me.
Okay. If you had to describe yourself as an artist, how would you do that?
I say like picture painting, cause like when I do a song, I like to address it as if you walking with me. You feel me? And then like outside of that, like the music I've been making recently, like I feel like a lot of people when they speak on like hustling and stuff like that, they glorify what you gain from it. So like most of my recent music been talking about stuff that I lost from it. So yeah, that's
the reality of the shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the angle I'm coming from. Hey, stop, bro. Stop before you get a spanking and then you go with your mom. Relax.
All right, man. Give me about 10 more minutes, man. Give me about 10 more minutes, man. All right, man. So like being with everything, I feel like it's a yin and yang to every situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you win, even if you're doing the thing that you love, man. So if you had to take away one aspect of the whole industry, man, what would it be?
One aspect,
Yeah.
I don't know. The media sometimes be weird, bro. Like
that's facts,
man. So I wouldn't necessarily take it away, but I would definitely like want to like help certain areas of it, cause it's like now it's all
regulations
crazy.
Or something.
You feel me? Like it could be clickbait, it could be all type of stuff. They put people personal business that don't got nothing to do with music out. Like it just be super weird in a lot of different areas. So you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I say that I would like to be changed a little bit. But outside of that, everything is free game.
Okay. Talk to me about what you got going on right now. If somebody was to look up A-Way right now, what would they find?
I'm a label owner. I got my own label, Hustle World Records. They'll find my music. They'll find my shows. They'll find my artist, College Music. He just put out a record called Kiss Me. It's different. It's diverse. It's a pop record on some weekend type vibe. But yeah, outside of that, I act too. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm filming for The Shy season 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was in a couple episodes of season 5. If y'all want to backtrack, you feel me?
I got an interview set up with Nook.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I be filming for that. And so outside of that, I'm just trying to build. You know what I'm saying? So you catch me outside somewhere.
For sure. That's dope, man. And anything coming up on the music side as far as shows, upcoming projects?
Yup. So
anything we could be looking out for?
Single wise, we just dropped a new single called Witness. It's more like a personal record on just things that I experienced in life and how the people that I experienced those things with gonna witness me, I guess, getting past those moments. But I'm gearing up for the next EP. The first EP was Waves World 1. You know what I'm saying? It was 7 records. So I'm about to drop Waves World 2 probably like in the fall time. So right now I'm just dropping singles from it. I got the first single is more like a love type of record. It's called Missing You. And then I just dropped, like I say, Witness. So
Okay, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Definitely appreciate y'all time. Let people know where they can find you, where they can find the music. You said you got a label. We might have to bring you back. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to you as A-Way, the label head. You know what I'm saying? And get some information out on that. But real quick, I don't know if you looking for artists or anything that you could put that information out there as well. But the floor is yours.
Man, so like I say, I'm A-Way, Hustle World Records, hustleward.com is the label and the label site. Am I looking for artists? Technically, no. But if it makes sense, and you approach the situation the right way, you know what I'm saying, then I'm with it. But you can find me everywhere on at the Hustler Way. The website will be wavesworld.co. It got my music. It even got the acting link. So if you want to go check out a show or a play or anything that I was in like that, you know what I'm saying, you can go check that out as well.
All right, man. Like I said, man, appreciate you for coming through, man. Like
That's my bad A nephew.
man,
He all over.
we definitely gonna have to show him this when he grow up. Like, man,
For
look,
sure.
look how you was acting, man.
know.
Look how you sitting. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have,
show his mama too.
hey, you gonna have to answer for this one day, man. We're gonna glow you up one day, man. We're gonna release that on his 16th birthday, man. But all right, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Make sure y'all check out the end of the booth performance. Link in the description. In a minute.
For sure, man. Thank you for having me too, man.
For sure.